California lawmakers are back at it again. Over the next 2 weeks, several anti-Second Amendment bills are set to be headed in the California Senate. And if you're a gun owner, a firearms dealer, or even someone who owns a 3D printer, you need to know what's happening. On June the 16th, the Senate Public Safety Committee will hear 3 bills, AB 1743, 1753, and 1810. And then on June 23rd, the Senate Judiciary Committee will take up AB 2047, a bill that could put government oversight on virtually every 3D printer sold in the state. Let's break it down. This bill expands California's firearm owner data sharing system by increasing access to information stored in the state's automated firearm system and related database. Now, supporters say this is about information sharing, but many gun owners are asking a simple question. Why should Californians trust the state with even more access to firearm owner information when California already has a history of failing to protect that data? Remember, in 2022, the California Department of Justice exposed the personal information of thousands of gun owners and concealed carry permit holders in a major data breach. Expanding access to these databases raises serious privacy concerns. Lawmakers describe this bill as a clarification of California's gun violence restraining order laws, also known as red flag laws. But here's what it actually does. It explicitly subjects ammunition possession to the same enforcement and hearing procedures currently applied to firearms under a GVRO. Critics argue this isn't really a clarification at all. They see it as another expansion of California's red flag system, a system they believe already allows people to lose their Second Amendment rights without adequate due process protections. This bill would significantly increase the state's authority over licensed firearm dealers. It expands the California Department of Justice power to remove dealers from the state's centralized list, creates mandatory removals for certain license issues, and allows discretionary removal if inspection violations aren't corrected within 90 days. But it does not stop there. Anyone removed under these provisions could face a 2-year ban from owning, operating, or even working for a firearms dealership or ammunition vendor in California. The bill also requires the DOJ to conduct annual targeted inspections of the 10 dealers' locations associated with the highest percentage of crime gun traces less than 1 year old. Critics argue that this approach unfairly targets lawful dealers based on factors outside of their control and could ultimately drive more firearms businesses out of California. And finally, we have AB 2047, which will be heard on June 23rd. Now, this may be one of the most controversial proposals on this list. AB 2047 would prohibit the sale or transfer of 3D printers unless they're equipped with what lawmakers call firearm blueprint detection algorithms. In other words, the state wants printers to be able to recognize and block the printing of certain firearm-related designs. Now, the bill would also require manufacturers to submit printer models for state approval, maintain a list of certified manufacturers on the Department of Justice website, and create criminal penalties for knowingly helping someone bypass that technology. Now, opponents argue that the bill raises serious First Amendment and Second Amendment concerns while also placing unprecedented government control over a broad category of consumer technology. Whether you agree or disagree with these proposals, there's no question that California lawmakers are continuing to push aggressive firearm-related legislation. The key dates to watch are June 16th and June 23rd. I will be following these hearings very closely, so make sure that you are subscribed, hit the bell notification, hit the like button, and let me know down in the comments which one of these bills concern you the most. And as always, we'll see you next time.